telecom sector dragged down the S&P 500 Monday after news broke over the weekend that T-Mobile once again agreed to a tie-up with rival Sprint. The deal marks the third attempt by the Deutsche Telekom-owned telco to merge with SoftBank-controlled Sprint. Previous talks had fallen apart late last year after the companies were unable to find mutually agreeable terms, with antitrust regulators having squashed a prior round of discussions in 2014. Meanwhile, as the current merger once again faces regulatory scrutiny, it appears T-Mobile CEO John Legere isn't taking anything for granted. He highlighted the new T-Mobile would be capable of bringing a nationwide 5G wireless network to fruition, which should appeal to regulators as well as to Washington in general. Legere noted, only the combined company will have the network capacity required to quickly create a broad and deep 5G nationwide network in the critical first years of the 5G innovation cycle, the years that will determine if American firms lead or follow in the 5G digital economy. Analysts generally expect China to lead global 5G rollouts as the country's committed capital spending accelerates and field trials gather steam. The country's rapid development of 5G networks had apparently struck a chord with the U.S. and its ability to compete, with several newswires having recently addressed a memo produced by National Security Council officials, which is said to have urged Trump's administration to help expedite nationwide deployment in some manner. Many in the market have been weighing the pros and cons about government construction and potential control of the network, or if it should be left in private hands, perhaps with federal assistance. The successful implementation of 5G technology is widely expected to open up a vast array of services, including for broadband, mobile, and the Internet of Things, as well as the necessary bandwidth and low latency for 3D and virtual reality applications. However, this latest proposed deal between T-Mobile and Sprint hasn't gone over well with shareholders. By midday Monday, T-Mobile stock dropped more than 7%, and Sprint plunged by over 15% on the day. With the relative value of T-Mobile, it slid nearly 6.65% versus the iShares U.S. Telecommunications ETF. Moody's Investor Service also placed T-Mobile's credit rating on review for downgrade, in part as the ratings agency expects the telco's leverage to jump from 3.4 times at the end of 2017 to 4.9 times 1 year after the deal closes. In turn, the perception of T-Mobile's creditworthiness deteriorated on the day. Its CDS blew out by more than 40 basis points, nearly 130 basis points, and German parent Deutsche Telekom also felt the sting, with its CDS wider by more than 1.5 basis points on the day at a little more than 40 basis points. Visit the IB Traders Insight platform to hear more about what our contributors are saying about the state of the market. I'm Steven Levine for Interactive Brokers.